It's pretty dark.
A ghost can self-destruct as a last resort.
Would it really suffer to the very end?
Then we better watch ourselves to the end.
It can cast Red Lavender.
We've seen other giant hellions, but this one's so huge. If you want to live, attack while distancing yourself. Heat barrier! Is that your flames?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Do I even have any anti-armored on you? Walls in the wall.
Yay, another empty victory.
Grape gel! Aha! Fire! Sesame Baba Royce. Fire again. Dexterity Core. Red Verbena. Water does a trick. Cool.
Heals are such a pain, even for zombie types.
It's best to stay away if they're in a pack. But we can use focused attacks and physical ailments, right?
It must suck to be a hellion.
Wind. Holy Bottle. Mini piercings. Rune Hill Day. Set on fire. Gold key, finally. Topaz sword, way outdated. Summer vacation. $20K gold. That's water. That should be earth despite looking green. Got any equipment with skills? I can make it nice and pretty. Still fix it good. If you need more, just something to lure land.
Cannot avoid this one looks like trouble. What's it called? Not. It's not. It's not what?
That is confusing. Please don't be a caster. It's casting, isn't it? Oh, come on. That was fast.
What kind of guys are your type?
The type that don't even ask that. Or say, hey babes, either.
I got killed one time though. That thing did massive damage, even if it was kind of slow and did not dodge hits as well as other bosses.
That was a tough enemy. Let's prepare for our next battle.
Ugh. Don't see any enemies in here. There's only gold chests in here, huh? 10,000. Yes. The more war funds. Metallic funerary mirror.
What a nice mirror. It's beautiful. Opulent, but with an understated elegance. Yeah, you can just imagine the kind of person who would own this.
For a relic like this to remain here untouched, this place must be entirely unlooted.
Well, we looted it.
Yes, Sorey, we know you only have one filter for everything.
I wonder if the person buried here is a woman.
Yes, she's probably the one who owned that mirror. Oh, so this was a grave. I'll be putting this back. That's probably best.
Hey, do Seraphim show up in mirrors?
No. Well, usually not. But if we concentrate, we can make ourselves appear.
Wait, so you mean even people with no resonance can see Seraphim that way?
Somehow, yes.
But that's great! You could use that to communicate with humans.
That might be difficult. It takes enormous amounts of concentration just to show up briefly. Anything beyond that is impossible.
No, that's a shame.
Huh, so that explains it. People always whisper about ghosts that only show up in mirrors. Those had to be Seraphim. Yes. Sometimes when we're putting makeup on, we accidentally focus way too hard and...
Putting on makeup?
Well, I mean, I am a girl.
Elixir. Got Jasper's soul. Dark bottle. Okay, I had to restart because I cannot open doors from the other side, from the deepest part of the dungeon side. So yeah, now I have to head this way, head to the west path, and then just explore the west floor manually. Hourglass. But it's not going to work against really high-level enemies. Cheesecake obtained. Symphonic sheet. Got Palmier. Okay, that's a shortcut, but I don't think I really need to re-explore the bottom floor anymore. Oh wow, that looks dangerous. There's 2 entrances.
It's a Cyclops. Emphasis on the Z. Get it?
Not really. Just give it
This sucks.
the battle tips, please.
Of nature!
Nice job, Mikleo. You've been slacking off.
Hey. Red Chamel Meal. Gooey stuff. 550 gold. Seriously put a failure dish in a chest. Why? Break, this is a shortcut. Military hike. 7,200 gold. Red Sage. Got any Ukuma development skills I can make it nice and pretty. This'll fix it good. If you need more, just send me to rural land. Arcane Bottle. All divide. Vines up around the river tree.
The poor thing. Huh? Looks normal enough to me. But the tree! Because of the ivy,
It's dead.
The ivy used the tree for its own growth. But in the process, it blocked the light and the tree withered and died. Yes, that's kind of how nature works. But it's so sad.
Oh. Wait, you're not thinking about how it goes between Seraphim and Shepherds, are you?
Yes. Huh? How naive can you be? I know it in my head, but... you're a Prime Lord. You should be stronger than this. Yes, I know. If Sorey withered and died, it'd be your fault. Very much so. Then why don't you switch up your metaphor? Be the tree instead, who selflessly supported her viney companion to the very end. The shepherd's a flower, and he needs you in order to bloom. Yes. Huh?
She's trying to cheer you up, Lila.
Keep your footnotes out of my speech, thanks.
Chocolate pudding. Grape gel. Grape gel. Plated ring. Oh.
Well, well, here comes trouble.
Can't hold back. We gotta win. It's
Self-explanatorily huge!
Were you hoping to explain?
Oh, it hits all around us. Cool. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Oh, I didn't get a second to cigar finish, but I won pretty quickly. 33 seconds? Damn. I guess it's because of the story boss? I don't know. I really think I was gonna double miss the guard hit.
This place is a lot more dangerous than I thought. We need to find him. Quick.
What was that?
Are you that archaeologist?
You just cut through those walking stones!
You could see it.
Not like that. It's called a hell...
Stay away from me, you monster!
What's the deal? We came to save you! We're really after the Iris Gem. True, but Sorey isn't just about that.
Hey. Well, at least he's okay. Yeah, I guess.
But still...
Look, there's the Earth in Historia.
That researcher dropped it.
Well, looks like we got a souvenir out of it.
Is this really okay?
Of course it's all right.
Green Iris Gem Sechs. The general realizes at last that his humanity is lost. With a roar held off, the Lord of Calamity is born. Even the Hellions eating at him didn't stop it didn't kill him, huh? In the end, he just became a bigger Hellion. Possibly like what happened with Maltran. And he ended up killing some wandering civilians.
And that was the moment that Heldolf, the Lord of Calamity, was born.
He was a human being once, just like us. Unbelievable as it is.
Yes, he may have been a cold military leader, but he had genuine love for his family.
How could someone like him turn into the Lord of Calamity?
Well, he did lose his family.
I don't know. It felt like more than anything that happened to him, the transformation was born of his own resolve.
Could be.
It's probably not anything we can ever truly understand. But I can tell this much. Heldolf finally gave up. He couldn't fight back any longer.
Okay, that's the final Iris Gem, I think. Afro Puff. Yeah, somehow he didn't immediately turn into a Hellion, even despite the initial events of his tragedy. Took a long time, unlike that Prince Conan guy. I think there's a path I can open up here. Yeah. There's a shortcut, but I think it's easier to go to the save point.
Think this is all of the Earth in Historia?
But we're still missing something crucial. How did Heldolf end up that way?
Well, we know all too well what hardship he's been through.
Whoa there, Sheps. Don't tell me you're sympathizing with him.
Is it sympathy? I can't even tell.
Sheesh, Lila, this is cruel. I liked it better when he was a faceless bad guy. You can chop those to bits guilt-free.
I'm sorry.
But really, though, it's tough. How are we supposed to figure out the right thing to do?
Well, is Lila even telling Sorey to find the right answer? Or...
Oh, Zavid.
Dang, sorry.
So now what?
Just standing around talking like this isn't gonna solve anything.
Let's go back to see Mayvin.
Right. He's probably organized his thoughts by now anyway.
I think I'm vaguely starting to get it. There's some connection between Heldalf and the shepherd who came before me.
I see. So Lila avoided speaking about it directly by asking Mayvin the storyteller to help her out. Ouch! Damn it, that's not what you use an umbrella for!
You have no idea how the mind of a lady works. Ouch! That hurts! Dang, what an ice queen. Ouch! Dang! She's not playing around!
Thanks, David. We needed someone to break the tension.
Oh-ho. I think our Rose might be in love.
Don't get your hopes up.
Aww.
Let's hurry to Lohgrin. I'm sure the old man will be waiting for us there.
Quite rare that we're ever in the same place that Mayvin is.
For sure. I mean, he's an explorer and all.
Is there any real reason why, though?
You really need to ask?
Guess there's no point in worrying about it.
Yep. Like they say, fear is often greater than something.
Greater than danger, you mean?
Cannot travel between save points now. That's inconvenient. So I have to leave manually. That means someone might try to ambush me on the way out. Okay. Back to the shortcut.
Too bad, though. We didn't get to hear his stories about the ruins.
It's alright. Even if we'd have met with him, he probably wouldn't have listened to your ideas.
It's fine.
But what we know is based on our own thoughts, after experimenting firsthand.
Even if our conclusions are different.
I'll say.
Hey! Quit lollygagging, you nerds!
Rose is still mad at us.
You know it's because she cares.
I know. I'm cool with it.
You guys are quite a team.
Come on! Put some hustle into it!
Coming!
Title leveled up. Can we quick travel now? Yes, we can, finally. Okay, don't talk to them until we're ready.
Find anything?
We know that Heldalf was stricken with a great deal of pain and hardship.
It seems almost like some kind of curse.
I can see that. Bound to the curse that is eternal loneliness.
During our most recent encounter with him, he taunted Sorey, preying on his emotions and trying to bait him into becoming a fallen shepherd. But afterwards, he reached out to Sorey and tried to convince him to join his ranks.
The Lord of Calamity, reaching out to the shepherd.
I want to know, just what happened to Heldalf to make him the man we see today?
But that would infringe on the old man's taboo.
We don't even have a clue what that really means. Maybe this is selfish of us, but still.
Is there no chance you can help?
Follow me.
Mayvin, are you sure about this?
There's no point in stories if we lose the future in which to tell them. No taboo is worth that fate.
Hourglass. Palmier.
Oh man, nice! Check it out! That huge thing has carvings all over it!
Is this from the era of the gods? I've never seen anything like it before.
Oh boy, more fodder for our resident nerds.
Drop bottle.
Easy on the sweets, alright?
Military hike. Red rosemary.
To most people, this monument is nothing more than a lump of rock. However, the storyteller of time can harness its true capabilities.
The storyteller of time?
The one who passes stories to future generations. Stories of humans, Seraphim, Hellions, Shepherds, the Lord of Calamity. It is my clan to whom that fate has fallen. A storyteller is to be a dispassionate observer. He must not interfere in world events. But I am prepared to accept the consequences.
Is that an earthen Historia?
There are more of them?
The others were fine, but this one had to be shielded from the eyes of men. So I kept it for myself.
Then this must be...
Yes, this is a record of the dawn of chaos. Come, experience the truth of the dawning of this age. Perceive the light. Perceive the darkness. Place your hands upon the monolith. Then, close your eyes. Foroshkus were kusaresko, wervek furiek ohish kehem omem. Do not ponder the answer for now. Simply feel. Understand?
What happened?
Where is this? I've never seen this place before.
We're experiencing the dawn of chaos. So I suppose this would be...
Camelot, the origin village.
Well, might as well go on.
Undisagreed.
Wait, what? The camera cannot be changed. That is very weird.
Pretty big crowd here.
No kidding. General, this is absurd. How long must we keep living like this?
I am protecting you from the invasion by the forces of Highland. I'd expect you to be more grateful, Shepherd.
Huh? This guy's the previous shepherd?
You have occupied our village for half a year now. This isn't protection, it's house arrest.
Not to mention, the Kingdom of Highland is only acting against us because Roland's moved their army here in the first place.
Looks like they can't hear us.
The Earthen Historia shows that which has transpired.
The strategic importance of this location cannot be overlooked just because the Shepherd founded a village here. You can trust Highland would say the same.
What, so it was inevitable?
When one considers the rise of the Highland Valkyries, yes.
I've had enough. Just leave us. Michael, are you really okay with this? Those bastards are treating Lord Maltelis' shrine as their own fortress! How much longer must they blaspheme the Seraphim?
Brother?
It's okay, Muse. He's right that Camelot happens to be a strategically crucial location, given that we're here along the northern border. An army that controls this territory can send troops to the enemy's capital at will. Their interest in our land is sad, but understandable.
This place is starting to sound a bit like Crossspell, and that got cut up between two nations by being pretty much on their border. Whoops.
Do you really trust the words of that tyrant?
They will do as they will. We must focus on what we believe in. As a lone shepherd, with no other family in the world to call his own, I vow to protect Muse and everyone else. I swear it. So the Origin Village was occupied by Heldalf?
And then dragged into the chaos of war.
Still, you can understand why neither army could leave it alone.
Is something wrong, Mikleo? Huh? Oh, well,
The humans were treating Maltellus with scorn and contempt. No wonder his blessing was lost. But there's probably more to the story. Let's head towards the shrine. Right.
Which way's the shrine? There's no mini-map or anything anymore. This suddenly turned into the traditional Tales navigation style. So weird.
Could it be Rollins has noticed Michael led Lord Maltellus away from the capital?
No. Much more likely it's just a feint to draw out the forces of the Northern Territory. They just want a pretext to declare war.
This is absurd.
Thoroughly absurd. But that's humans for ya.
You said it. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
According to what the shepherd said, the shrine is full of malevolence, and the village is beginning to lose its blessing.
Oh no, is Maltellus going to become a Hellion?
Let us put faith in the shepherd. He said he would never allow that, even should it cost him his life.
But still, if the shepherd would be lost anyway, wouldn't it be better for us just to evacuate while we can?
There's no way that someone like Michael could ever do such a thing.
Right. He's the shepherd. He couldn't just abandon Maltellus and let him succumb to malevolence.
Sorey.
Ezra's house? No.
If this podunk town can serve as the key to successful conquest of the Northern Territory, then I can suffer the ire of one measly shepherd. What is it?
An enemy attack! The Northerners have arrived! No, it appears to be the Highland Army!
I will not rise to their bait. Assemble the troops. We shall retreat.
We will make no counterattack!
Would you have me throw men away on some meaningless skirmish with Highland? Don't be an imbecile.
Guess this town is destined for the scrap heap after all. Have the order to retreat given at once.
Unbelievable! Doesn't he care about the happiness of the villagers?
This trivial nonsense is what got the entire village wiped out? Stop it!
Sorey.
Knowing we can't do anything to intervene just makes it worse. What on earth is Heldolf doing?
Heldolf abandoned the village and fled.
Filthy Roland scum! Sneak into the mountains, will you?
What? Weren't you a shepherd?
There's more over here.
Wait, was that Maltran's voice?
How could this happen?
Shepherd, Muse has gone to the shrine.
What?
To beg the Roland's army for assistance.
But Heldolf's already run away! Muse, please be safe!
Hurry to the shrine! Right.
Can't talk to anyone. Which way was the shrine? Seriously. This is so weird to navigate.
Wait, please! I understand that as a fellow shepherd, you feel strong empathy toward him. That is normal. But please, do not forget what Mayvin told us. You too, Mikleo.
I'm sorry. It's just... we can already tell this isn't going to end well.
We've learned more than enough here to put the pieces together at this point.
But we still need to see this through, don't we? Let's go. Right.
Mikleo looks out of character, to say nothing of Sorey.
Well, of course. He was bound to notice before too long.
Yeah, when you add in the fact that none of this is heading for a happy ending.
We all picked up on it. Mikleo, Muse, and the shepherd all look too similar not to.
Let's go. We're very close to the whole truth.
The child! The child!
He's alive. Oh, he's alive. But, oh my god!
It's been burnt to a crisp.
All is lost. Nautilus has become a Hellion. And this innocent child, all due to the insipid ambitions of one man.
Brother, wait! No, don't! Please! Brother!
Oh, ye who brought us this misfortune, I grant thee eternal...
That's a real knife.
Heldolf, live now and forever in a hell of your own making.
What happened to the shepherd? Did he become a Hellion too?
Is my answer.
Stop!
So, they anticipated our retreat. You are the Valkyries, I take it?
Lightning! General!
Heldolf, prepare yourself! What on earth?
Even back then he had beast.
Stay away from us, you monster!
So that's what went down.
So Kittybeard didn't become a Hellion. He was made one.
One bearing the most terrible curse there could possibly be.
And the one responsible for it was the previous shepherd.
So then, I...
Is this the same village?
If it's not over yet, then there must be more to it.
It's not over, huh? Mikleo.
You gotta be close to the end. Shouldn't we just take a quick gander before we head back?
You look pretty bummed out by this.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry I'm not more bummed out myself, I mean.
You don't need to apologize for that.
Whenever a friend of mine is down, if I'm not feeling the same way, I always feel like maybe something's missing from me.
It's just like he said, Rose. There's nothing you need to apologize for. In fact, yeah. Sorry.
Huh?
If anything, we should be the ones sorry for making you worry so much. We just need a little more time to get our feelings sorted out. We'll be fine. You can count on it.
Gotcha.
Just go back up. Which way's the shrine? There's no signposts or anything.
My goodness. What happened?
Such thick malevolence. I feel sick.
Malevolence of this impossible magnitude can only mean one thing.
Now tell us.
Born far too early by the looks of it. Poor mother and child. Neither of you deserved this.
Did I break the game? Is it because of the 60 FPS thing? No, it's working now, I guess.
Perhaps this too is fate.
That child's human.
Are we not all the same when we first breathe this air? Save for the vessel we chance into?
But a child born so premature won't last but a few months.
Probably so.
Zenrus!
Muse! My goodness! What happened here?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We have to seal off the Malevolence before it drifts into Elysia. Who's that child? Celine's? Could it be she was with child?
In order to contain Mount Tellus within this land, you would be the sacrifice to seal the path to Elysia? But Mount Tellus is using the land itself as his vessel. Even if we can trap him here, it would be no more than empty consolation.
I understand, but even so, this is something that we humans have brought upon ourselves.
And the shepherd?
I take it that the shepherd has finally fallen?
That may be so, but fate has blessed us with a thread of hope.
You don't mean to say you will raise these children to become the shepherd and his sub-lord?
For a human and a seraph child raised together, anything is possible. However, it all depends on these children. I humbly accept your two small beacons of hope.
Gramps!
Zenrus, I have not the words to thank you. Farewell, my dearest child. Mikleo.
Mikleo's face looked kind of weird there. His mouth looked jagged. Did Malevolence turn him into a Hellion temporarily?
So, Sorey, you were a survivor from that village.
And our boy Mickey was refashioned into a seraph.
So I was a sacrifice.
You can cry if you want.
Why would I cry? I'm surprised, to be sure, but I'm not sad. And now we know where Mount Tellus is. Now the only thing left is our answer. Right.
So does this mean we've found it?
I know now what path I want to take. Though I'm not sure that counts as an answer.
Very well then. Let's consult with Mayvin once more.
Hey, where'd he go?
Just a little while ago, he was activating the hidden powers of this monolith. He's probably still around here somewhere. You're right. Let's go look for him.
Mysterious monolith.
Come to think of it, I wonder how this monolith works. How do you think it activates the Earth and Historia?
Probably because this is an Earth Pulse Nexus, don't you think?
Earth Pulse?
I'll let Terror Firma herself do the explaining.
The Earth Pulse is a manifestation of the power of Mother Nature that permeates the Earth.
Exactly. Lohgrin has been known for centuries as a spot where several branches of the Earth Pulse intersect.
If you're already such an expert, why call on me?
Because when you say it, it's that much more adorable.
Interesting. So, the Earth and Historia is reacting to the Earth Pulse.
Could you repeat that in English for dumb-bums like me?
Well, okay, let's say instead that there's all this water bubbling up here. Then the Earth and Historia would be like a water wheel. When the wheel goes round, it grinds out the record of history, just like it was milling grains.
Oh, okay. Makes sense to me. But then why are the Earth and Historia behaving like a water wheel?
Probably...
I told you. The Earth Pulse is the power of the Earth.
Oh, I see. So if Mount Tellus made the Earth and Historia, and he's using the Earth itself as his vessel, then probably it's the force of his will that's making them do that.
All these were created even as he was slowly transforming into a Hellion, huh? Maybe these are Maltelus's memories?
sad turn of affairs. There was more to it than just Heldalf and the shepherd Michael. So many factors converged to bring about that disaster.
What happened in that village was so ghastly, you can sort of see how Michael finally came to do what he did. But still, no one except maybe his closest friends ought to buy "I was in the depths of my despair" as an excuse.
Right. The actions he took that day changed the fates of millions.
That's true. It was his thoughtless curse of eternal solitude that paved the way for Kittybeard to become the Lord of Calamity. Without the curse, old Sourpuss never would have hated the world so much. Never would have wanted it to turn into a world of Hellions.
You can't blame the people of Highlander Rollins for seeing him as a monster. But I get the sense that deep down, in his own misguided way, he just wants to bring peace to his country.
Some of the blame, too, has to go to the former shepherd for keeping secret the fact that he'd spirited Mautelis away. Because of that, folks who didn't know the true situation wound up desecrating the shrine and causing Mautelis to transform into a Hellion.
That's right. If they'd only talked about it more openly, there might have been better understanding and cooperation. It also looks like the former shepherd didn't really trust anyone other than his own flesh and blood. To those who believed in the shepherd, I can think of no greater wound.
True enough. He may have genuinely wanted every one of them to be happy. But if he never shared this desire with anyone, then...
Regardless of Michael's circumstances, it doesn't change the fact that what Heldalf did was unspeakably cruel. That he would toss strangers to the wolves just to further his own interests.
None of this comes down to black and white, that's for sure. Well, Mayvin told us just to feel and experience what had happened. We'll go tell him what we felt.
You're back.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure the monolith doesn't get damaged. Your thoughts?
No one involved was fully in the wrong, but no one was really right either. That's how it felt to me.
A useful understanding to reach. Now, your answer.
Sorey, let us hear your answer to this.
My answer is I want to save Heldalf. The shepherd's job doesn't just boil down to quell the Lord of Calamity, or even clean up the previous shepherd's mistakes. When Malevolence consumes Seraphim and turns them into Hellions, we save them. Yet when it brings misfortune and grief to humans, we say they only have themselves to blame. It doesn't seem fair.
So that is your answer?
Dunno if it counts as one. There are humans out there just like Heldalf. He just happened to play one part in a cascade of terrible events.
I'm not gonna say you shouldn't sympathize with him, but I will say it would strike me as bizarre to completely let him off the hook for the horrors he brought to such a peaceful village. And what he's trying to do now is still messed up, right?
Absolutely. It's wrong, period, and I will stop it.
But even so, you would save this man?
If I won't save humans like Heldalf, who've had Hellionhood thrust upon them, I'll never see humans and Seraphim live in peace. I see. So then you...
really are an idiot.
Yep. Sorey is Sorey, and we love him for it.
That's right. He couldn't be anyone else even if he tried.
So, Mr. Teller, that what you were looking for?
For such a man, ending his loneliness would be the sole path to salvation. Do you understand what that means?
Taking his life, I would expect.
Doesn't he have Simone?
Can you carry that burden with you?
Indeed. That, even more than your answer, is the crucial matter.
Right. What's important now is whether you truly will not waver. Or rather, whether you truly believe in your answer and are willing to accept its repercussions.
No matter what happens, and no matter what cost.
Wait, are you asking him to prove his determination in battle?
Put bluntly, yes. In order to defeat one who has been abandoned in time, the bonds of strength must be severed. Show me how that is done.
Defeat the one who has been abandoned in time? You can't be talking about... how to sever the bonds of strength.
So eternal loneliness is a curse, you say? Makes sense now.
Old man.
Now then, show me! Don't hold back! I certainly won't!
But even if there is a way to sever the bonds of strength, and if we were to actually use it,
Then what would happen to you?
Do you see why it is you wait? Settle this, Shepherd!
Do not let Mayvin's convictions in her way.
God, I hate the terrain. No! Yeah. No! Got him!
What I want to see is not a mere display of strength.
So you really are immortal?
You understand by now, don't you, the way to defeat me?
Yes. Turn my friends into attacks with wills of their own, and use those attacks to pierce through the bonds of strength.
What Dazzle said he did.
Then why aren't you doing it? I'm not a Hellion. Even if you make use of that means, your friends will not be consumed with malevolence. You won't admit it. After all, to demonstrate that method upon me is tacit acknowledgement that it is your only option with held off as well.
But Mayvin, isn't there any other way at all?
No. Even Lila's power is not enough to purify one as consumed with malevolence as he is. You should know that.
Sorey. Rose.
If you weigh lives on scales, you will falter at the crucial moment. All the more so if it is your friends' lives in question. But if you do waver, and your wavering leads you to a faulty answer, you may never recover. In this way does virtue become vice.
But if you will die for the answer you truly believe in, even failure will not stop you from rising again. What you should fear is not failure, but rather that fear itself will compromise your belief in your answer.
Lila.
Now then, Sorey.
If you intend to make this a farce, then I shall end it. Show me, not just with words, but with the spirit of belief. I shall end it.
No.
It is a damned shame, Lila. Unfortunately, it looks like they still don't understand. So, it was all for naught.
No, just a little bit more. Even when they resented their own helplessness, even when they grieved for a fallen comrade, even when evil schemed to lead them astray, Sorey and his companions have pushed ever on, never losing themselves. Knowing fear, but not malevolence, they came all this way to stand here together.
You're really something.
I don't like having regrets, and I don't like giving them to other people either. Don't you forget it.
Sorey, Rose, you paralyzed or something? Going up against Hellions is already life or death. It shouldn't be new to you.
Edna. Zavid.
It's just as they said, Rose. Sorey, do you remember what I told you? Back at Lady Lake? I didn't come all this way just to be a liability. I said it before. Do I need to say it again? No.
If the shepherd Sorey truly believes in his answer, then surely may he bring an end to the Age of Chaos.
Then show us. Show us your answer.
Sorey!
Everyone.
You have good friends, lad.
Darn right. Let's go!
Come at me!
Lord of Words! Mayvin! This is... my answer!
Well, they never tried their shot.
Old man!
Mayvin?
I thought I could hold out until you finished it, but...
Mayvin?
Oh, I'm so sorry it came to this.
You're an idiot too.
You're not wrong, but I have no regrets.
What's going on? What are you saying?
Come on!
It's because I violated the taboo.
If the user breaks the terms of the oath, the special powers granted by the oath likewise vanish.
You should have told us.
Please, Do not blame Lila. She merely did what she believed was right for all of you. And it was my decision to make as well.
I believe too. In my answer. And in my friends. And for their sake, I will not waver in what must be done. So there will be no regrets.
It is time to say our farewells.
I promise. I'll never forget what you've told me, Mayvin. And I'll teach it to others as well.
Sorey, you've... Never did I imagine I would die with others by my side. Thank you.
Let's go!
To Camelot?
Yeah. Malevolence should still be there.
Let's make for Elysia first.
There should be a road there leading to Camelot. We saw Gramps come running when the village fell.
Oh, that makes sense. So Camelot was close to Elysia.
Very likely. That fits with the idea that it was a strategically important location for Highland, Rowlands, and the Northern Powers.
Yeah, good point. But it looked to me like the road to Camelot was sealed off.
Yeah, by my mother.
You can cry if...
I told you I'm not going to cry.
Looks like this is the final battle.
Let's end this.
Right on!
Grade. I went about KO, but I still didn't get much grade because this guy was just ridiculously tanky. When we can't deal weakness damage, yeah, just don't ever die. Oh well, I did what I could. There's his pipe. Reports of Malevolence sightings have subsided. We never even got to see one. But bet it was all made up. The boy who cried elephant doesn't really have the same ring to it. Huh? There's still something there.
So if we cut the tie between Malevolence and Heldalf, we'll be home free, right?
I'm not so sure about that. He's strong enough to use the Earth itself as a vessel. Will that really be all that it takes?
Right. We'll probably have to purify all the malevolence attached to the land as well.
Is that right, Lila?
She sells seashells by the seashore. Yep.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
He's got to be doing that on purpose.
Originally, he was the one who would purify the land. His power was the blessing of the land itself.
Like a natural purification of sorts, huh?
Don't think that's gonna be enough this time.
Certainly the activities of the shepherds also contributed to the Earth's natural purification from the outside.
But now it's just Sorey, and no one else.
We need to have a plan of action before moving on. But all the same, we can't sit around brooding all day.
For sure. Hey, Seraphim grant blessings and good fortune, right? What kind of good fortune would you guys bring?
Mine would probably be something like academic achievement.
Let me guess. Lila would be family safety and security?
Quite possibly.
Mine would probably be lucky in love. By which I mean a pretty lady'd fall in love, and I'd get lucky.
I suppose I'd be perfect health.
You? Really? That'd be odd.
Not really. I've been hit by lightning on multiple occasions. Tumbled off the peak of Wraithhawk, gotten caught in an enormous landslide. Stubbed my pinky toe on the edge of the dresser, gotten a tiny fishbone stuck in my throat. And yet, here I am, safe and sound.
Holy crap! Well, okay, some of that was just regular crap, but still, whoa!
You really are lucky, Edna.
To a bizarre extent, even. But it's how I survived being near my brother, even after he had turned into a dragon.
Though I'm not sure it was entirely blind luck. Hey, Rose. You knew Mayvin from before, right? How did you guys meet?
One time when we were being pursued, he lent us a hand. He even showed us to a hideout without asking any questions.
You must be talking about Tintagel Ruins.
Yep, but I never thought the inside would be like that. What? If you got something to say, spit it out.
I just thought that maybe he approached you because he knew you had high resonance. As in, like, he was out to gather information as a storyteller would.
Oh, that sort of stuff, huh?
That sort of stuff?
Yeah. Doesn't matter to me what he was after. He helped us out, and we had a lot of fun together. That's all that matters.
Do you think so, Sorey? He might have had the same intent with reaching out to you, too.
Doesn't matter to me either. To me, Mayvin is just the man who taught me what it means to be an explorer.
Got a problem?
Hey, ease up. You guys are making me look like the bad guy here.
I wouldn't worry too much. You always were.
Give me a break.
What?
Did you hear? Another war coming on.
Yeah, looks like both Rollins and Highland are ready to take the kid gloves off. It's gonna get ugly.
Yeah, and I hear it's all going down at Glaven Basin.
This is too good. Damn straight. Food and weapons, medicine and coffins. We're gonna make a fortune.
Another war? This is bad. If any more Malevolence collects...
That's probably exactly what he wants.
You mean held off, yeah?
Let's go take a look. Sounds like it's around Glaven Basin.
Ho there, lad. Come here a minute and take a look at this. Look, topaz from the west. Perfect for your lucky lady, am I right? The output from the mines is picking up, so you'll find this is outstanding quality for the price.
All right! I finally found where he's located.
Hey!
Careful! You okay?
Thank yous. I'm a bit weary from my journeys. But it's time to settle the scores. Gotta hurry to the cat's corner.
Eternals. He's still hurt.
He's going to Cat's Corner, huh? Is he going to have a duel there?
It's the illusionary village where cats live.
It might become a huge cat and turtle free-for-all.
So, I wonder, where exactly is this Cat's Corner?
I've never heard of it before.
I don't know much either.
We're gonna have to do some research.
Let's start by asking Seraphim, who are knowledgeable about regional lore.
Good idea. Guardian Seraphim are more likely to know something about the lore or legends.
Sounds like war is about to flare up in the central region. I choose life in the borderlands any day. It's far more peaceful here since things have calmed down in the west. It's a good place to take refuge from all that chaos. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Tales of Zestiria. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.